All right, everybody. It says we're live, so we're gonna run with it. This is take 2. So if you caught the first one and you're like, there she is again, you're not wrong. So YouTube kicked me off last time. I lost connection and had to start over. So we'll try this again. I am live at the Liberty Studio. A little different setup here today. I didn't bother with a virtual background or slideshows or anything. We're just going to chit chat really quick about what's going on in classes this week. It is Monday, May 26th. It is Memorial Day. Both the studios are closed today. There are no classes today happening in our buildings. I am here simply to do a video, and then I'm going to go home and do yard work and watch a Cubs game. So it should be a really great day in my book. Hopefully they win. Playing the Rockies, so we should. All right, so it is our last week of classes for most of our students. Almost everybody has wrapped up last week or this week. If you are in a creative explorations class, you're done, right? Because you're a 3-time-a-month class. If you're a preschool class, so fundamentals or toddlers, you're done. If you are in a Thursday multimedia or drawing class, you finished last week. And the only people that are left standing are my Monday people and my Tuesday people. So that's who we need to talk to. If you're in a Monday drawing class or a Monday multimedia class, this video is for you. If you are in one of those other classes, you could probably tune it out right now because you're done for the year. We'll see you in the fall, but we're going to talk anyway. Okay. All right. I had a note here just as a reminder, if you're ever like needing your schedule, you can find that in your Sawyer account. So if you go to our website, you scroll to the bottom footer page of the website. It says for current students, makeup schedules and more. You click that and it'll tell you how to get into your Sawyer account, and it actually populates a calendar just for you that you can like export onto your iCalendar if you're an iCalendar person, or export onto your Google Calendar if you're a Google Calendar person. That's the way I operate. So whatever works best for you, or if you're a paper and pen kind of person, you need to jot it down. It'll populate a calendar for you so that you can write all that information down. We are going to go through each individual section just like we normally do. I just don't have slides to walk us through it. So let's start with our preschool fundamentals classes. Everybody is done for the year. So if you're normally in a preschool class, you're done. We are on summer break. There are no preschool classes as you know them during the summer. Now we do have some other like a la carte opportunities that you can join us. We'd love to see you for some mini camps. We'd love to see you for some story time classes. There are still some spots available in June. If you have an older preschooler and they want to do a camp, we have a few spots in the big camps. I know a Glitterfest spot became available last week and it's still sitting there. So if anybody wants to come to Glitterfest in Liberty, I know we'd love to have you. But otherwise, the classes that you have been doing do not continue through the summer. They do not continue until next fall is when we re-enroll in August. If you are a preschooler and this is like the end of your preschool and you are going to kindergarten in the fall, the next step for you is one of 3 things. It's either going to be a drawing class, a multimedia class, or a creative explorations class. And those are 3 very different classes. They are still a weekly class. Instead of being during the day, most of them are in the evenings because obviously most of our kinders are going to be at school all day long. So you'll want to look into those classes and kind of think about which one would best suit your child. And you can always reach out to us and have a conversation with us. And if I don't know, like you email me and I don't know, I can reach out to your teacher who taught your class and kind of maybe pick their brains a little bit. We'll figure out the best class for your kiddo moving forward. The schedule for the fall will be out around July 4th, somewhere between July 1st and July 5th, somewhere there. Okay. If you're in a K-3 class, so we're moving on to multimedia. I just don't have a slide to change. If you're in a K-3 multimedia class, it is Metals Month. Actually, let's do this. If you're in any multimedia, K-3, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 12th, any multimedia class, okay, it is Metals Month. My Thursday people, in all my multimedia classes, you guys wrapped up your class last week. So last Thursday was your last class. You guys are done. Hopefully you took everything home. You took home your metals project. You took home your journal. You took home anything in the cubby that wasn't finished. So if you had like a February printmaking project that you never finished and it's been sitting in our cubby, you took it home. Okay, so all that stuff went home. Now, if you missed your Thursday class, your last class of the year, we're still here. We still have all of your stuff. There are makeups happening this week on Wednesday in Liberty by reservation, just like normal, and on Friday in Platte Woods by reservation, just like normal. Okay, so those 2 makeup times still exist. For information on that, go to the website, go to the bottom under for current students, makeup schedules, and more. Click that link, and you'll get to that page. So you can make a reservation and come do a makeup this week, so that we can finish up your medals project and clear out your cubby. Depending on where you're at on your medals project, it can be a super, super fast thing. It may just be an artist statement and then you can go. If you have some more work on it, it might be a little bit longer. Now, let's say those makeup times don't work for you. We still have classes on Tuesday this week and on Thursday this week, because our Monday people, we're going to talk about that. Our Monday people are coming to class on Thursday. So we still have classes this week. So if those makeup times don't work for you, and you'd like to just jump into a Tuesday 4th and 5th grade class, you can absolutely do that. We just need an email so that we can coordinate with me and Sarah and the teachers and all that stuff. Okay. All right. Hopefully that makes sense. No classes today. So if you're in a multimedia class that normally meets on Monday, you're not coming to class today. It's Memorial Day. The studios are closed. Nobody's here. Well, I'm here, but I'm leaving real soon. So the Monday classes, instead of meeting today, they are meeting on Thursday. It's the exact same time. If you are normally in a Monday 5 p.m. class, you're going to come Thursday at 5 p.m. If you're normally Mondays at 7, you're going to come Thursday at 7. And that will be your last class. And that's where we'll go ahead and finish up those medals projects. We'll probably do some metal working stations. We're going to do the artist statements. We're going to clear out our cubbies. Some of the teachers have little parties planned. It's really up to teacher discretion and where people were at on projects and lessons and what they decided to do. But I have heard rumors of pajama days and different things. I know my classes are doing fun stuff. I teach drawing classes, not multimedia. We'll get to that. All right. So just heads up, last class of the week, right, for my Monday people, but not today. It's going to happen on Thursday. Okay. Flip my notes, make sure I'm good. All right, so the next session we usually do is creative explorations. So imagine there's a creative explorations slide. And I'll say there are no creative explorations classes this week because you guys have wrapped up your year. You are done. We will see you hopefully in the fall if you re-enroll, and we hope that you do. So no creative explorations on Wednesday or Friday this week. Those classes do not continue through the summer, which is true of any of our weekly classes. They do not continue through the summer. Check out the summer programming on the website if you're interested in seeing us over the summer. Drawing classes. All right, if you're in Drawing 101 classes, my Thursday classes finished last week. They finished with doing a pop-up atmospheric perspective lesson. So we created a foreground, a midground, and a background on 3 separate little pieces of paper, and then we made them stand up, and then they fold down, and they stand up, and they fold down. It's a neat way of exploring those 3 parts and then putting them into a journal. So that is what my Monday and Tuesday classes will be doing this week. But again, Monday people, don't come to class today because it's Memorial Day. We'll see you on Thursday. So Tuesday people, your regular class time, it's going to be the last class of the year. We're going to do that atmospheric perspective lesson with the pop-up landscapes. And then we'll do a little party and we'll head on home. Now, if you're in a Monday class, no classes, we'll see you on Thursday. So Monday class, if you normally meet Monday at 5, we'll see you Thursday at 5 because it's Memorial Day. And you guys will wrap up your year on Thursday. Hopefully that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know. For my advanced realistic class, so Drawing 102 advanced realistic class, we have a wild card week to wrap it up. Thursday, people, you guys wrapped up your week last week. Hopefully you took all of your journals home and everything home with you. If you missed class, please sign up for a makeup on Wednesday or on Friday of this week, or reach out to us and see if you can come to a Monday or Tuesday session of your class. Okay. So if you need alternative times, let us know. So Thursday classes are done for the year. Monday and Tuesday classes, we're doing a wild card week. All Monday classes meet on Thursday. Okay. Same time. Okay. Cool. All right. Tuesday or Drawing 102 illustrative class. Okay. For our kind of final project of the year, we created either a comic book or a set of trading cards, like character-driven trading cards. A lot of our kids Really enjoyed this as a grand finale, and we have about half and half. What half chose the comic book, half chose the trading cards. So if you came to class on a Thursday last week, you guys are done, wrapped it up, took it home. Okay. If you need more time, or if you missed your class, there's makeups available on Wednesday in Liberty and Friday in Flatwoods. For my Monday people, Monday drawing 102 real or illustrative class, no class tonight because it's Memorial Day. So we will see you on Thursday at your same class time to finish up your year. And then Tuesday, people, you have your last class tomorrow. So we'll see you then. For my 103 classes, so advanced realistic and illustrative. Okay, so either one. 103 classes, realistic is doing those charcoal figure drawings, and our illustrative is making those big world posters. You guys will also wrap up your classes this week. Again, if you're in a Monday class, we'll see you on Thursday at the same time because Memorial Day. If you're in a Tuesday class, we'll see you tomorrow to wrap it up. If you miss those classes, makeups are available this coming Wednesday and this coming Friday at like our normal times by reservation. So you just go to the website and make a reservation. Let's say you're gone this week, then we'll see you in June at some point in time. We're going to talk about that some more in housekeeping, I think. Okay, right now I got to go really quick and get my notes because I thought I had them, but I really only printed half of them. So I don't want to miss anything because it's our last video, right? All right, let's go over a little bit of housekeeping. So classes that are done for the year: preschool, creative explorations, Thursday drawing, Thursday multimedia. If you were in any of those classes, you are done. Like, God bless you for watching the video. You didn't need to. Okay. Unless you missed classes, and then we're going to talk about that when we talk about makeup. So hang tight. Monday drawing classes and Monday multimedia classes, you do not have class today. We've taken your classes and we've moved them to Thursday, 5/29. That's this Thursday. And you guys have class at your normal time. So instead of coming on Memorial Day, we'll see you on Thursday. If you're normally a 5 o'clock class, come at 5 o'clock on Thursday. If you're normally a 7 o'clock class, come at 7 o'clock on Thursday. Okay. Makeup opportunities. So there's makeup opportunities this Thursday or this Wednesday in Liberty by reservation. You just go to the makeup section of the website. There are makeups this Friday in Flatwoods. You just go to the makeup section of the website. Other alternatives, so if that doesn't work for you, you could also do reach out to us and you could come to a different class this week. So let's say you can't come on Friday at Flatwoods, but instead you could come to a Tuesday class. So there's already a Tuesday K-3 class happening, or there's already a Tuesday Drawing 102 illustrative class happening. You could come to that class instead of coming to a makeup session because they're also doing week 4, which is what you would have missed on Thursday. Okay. So, but we need you to reach out to us and coordinate that. It's as simple as sending us an email, okay, or a Facebook message or an Instagram message. Either one's fine. Okay. And then let's say you're gone all week long and you're like, Allison, I missed Thursday, or I'm going to miss class this week and we're going to be gone all week. So we can't come to a makeup on Wednesday, or we can't come to a makeup on Friday, and we can't come to class at all this week because you went on vacation, or you're out of town, or you were sick with a stomach bug all week long. We as a staff are on vacation the next week. And so that first kind of full week of June, the 1st through the 6th, we are on vacation. The studios are closed. Aside from making sure the buildings are still standing, we will know no work whatsoever. There will probably be an autoresponder on emails. Like, there is nothing that happens because we're all on vacation. But if you reach out to us and you're like, hey, circumstances being what they were, the end of the year was nutty, we still need to finish a metals project, there is time through the month of June that we can get you in here. It's fine. We're here for evening classes. We're here for mini camps. We're here for story times. There's just a matter of coordinating a time that would work for you guys. Now, the difference is that's going to be during the daytime during June because we're not here as much in the evenings. Okay. But on a case-by-case basis, we can figure out times in the month of June for you to come in and finish up your stuff. Worst case scenario, we can at least figure out a time for you to come in and get your stuff. Okay. All right. So that's the end of that. And then the last thing to talk about is just fall registration. I have had a few people reach out to me and are like, how do I sign up for the summer session? And I'm like, we don't have classes in the summer. So just like to be super clear, there are no weekly classes in the summer. Everything in the summer is a la carte. It's on the website. We've been enrolling since early March. You can go online and you can pick and choose, kind of design your own schedule, come for camps, come for classes, whatever you want to do. The fall semester, which is September through December, the fall semester enrollment begins August 1st. Now, we will get the schedule posted before that, probably around the 4th of July is when I like to get it up on the website. That way, you have time to look at it and think about what your fall is going to look like and talk to the neighbors and the friends and talk to me and ask questions and say, hey, are they ready for Drawing 102? Or what's the difference between creative explorations and multimedia? Which one would be better for my new kindergartner? Right? Those are the times to ask those questions, is really throughout the month of July. So that way, come August 1st, you're ready to roll and you can enroll for classes. Now, you don't have to enroll on August 1st. That's when it opens. There are a few classes that traditionally fill up early part of registration, not like within 10 minutes, nothing like that. But sometime on the first or second day, the illustrative classes tend to fill, where you keep trying to add them and they keep filling. So those ones fill. But in general, like, you pretty much have the whole month of August to get signed up. We do run a t-shirt promo on August 1st just to kind of incentivize people to go ahead and register. And so the Studio Club enrollment period is August 1st through August 31st. For the monthly enrollment, we'll usually take you like right up to the minute that class starts. Okay. And like I said, we've got all summer to talk about fall enrollment. So I'm not really too worried about it, but I do want to make sure everybody understands there's no more fall billing. There's no more fall billing. There's no more spring billing, like monthly billing. That's all done. And there are no more weekly classes after this week. Okay. It's amazing how people show up the first week of June for their normal class. And I'm like, no, that's over. So just so you know. All right. I think that's it. That's all I had. So I hope everybody has a really great Memorial Day. I hope we see you in class this week. And if I don't see you, I hope you have an amazing summer. Hopefully I'll get to see a lot of you this summer. And if not, I'll see you in the fall.